back to the next episode of Waifu Wars. I am the serious disease that turns you into a beautiful Baishonen, Truby-doo.
And I'm that guy who gets 10 times hotter when they're sick, Sobroni.
No, get
That
out!
I want you to know I had another intro, but it was way more aggressive, and I was like, yeah, let me switch from that one.
Nah, wow. Alright, well, either way, guys, welcome. Get off my level. Anyways, welcome to the next episode of Waifu Wars, where we talk about all things anime, the good, the bad, and the weeb, but not your waifu, because word on the street is she ain't shizness. She trash. So how you doing, Oni?
I'm dead. How are you doing, Drew?
I'm not that. I feel it's weird. I've been having like weird energy spikes and like it's been peaks and valleys today. Like literally before we started the call, I was like so like I'm so sleepy. But before that, I was washing dishes. I was dancing. I was like, yeah, I feel good. I feel great. And yeah, etc. etc. It's been a up and down day. Why are you dead?
Well, the Friday and Saturday I went out working out in the gym, so my body hurts and is sore. But also all of today, it's Memorial Day weekend, so I was out all day with my family. We went to the movies, went to dinner, went shopping, and I just binged all the anime we had to watch. So combination of body being tired from gym and being out all day.
Yeah.
It's taking its toll. So I'm all hopped up on this caffeine right now to get through
Quote
this.
unquote. I feel like you just don't feel it like you used to.
I never feel caffeine. I've been drinking coffee so much I'm like basically immune to it.
Exactly. Well, hopefully the spirit of the caffeine gods will pull you
It's
through
psychological at this
episode.
point. I just feel like
Right.
having the coffee will keep me up, even if it has
Come
no
on.
actual effect on my body.
Come on, placebo.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get started with this week's new segment. This week in anime. Today, what are we talking about? Oh, season 3 of Konosuba
Whoop,
has been
whoop.
confirmed.
Woo!
Yes, this was announced yesterday, I believe. I don't think we got a date. Well,
Probably next year.
yeah, probably next year. But in addition to that, because wait, there's more. We're getting a spin-off of Megumin.
Yes.
Well, centered around Megumin and her cousin Yun.
Yo, Konosuba fans are eating good tonight, which is, of course, everyone, because everyone's a Konosuba fan. I don't care who you are. I've never seen anyone who dislikes Konosuba.
I tried showing Konosuba to a bunch of people once, like in a Discord, and for some reason we didn't keep going. And I'm like, how?
Wow. You met the only group of people on Earth who don't like
right.
Konosuba.
I'm like, my God, my curse. My curse just made people who don't like the anime I like. That's what it feels like. But nonetheless, I'm glad to see it here. I'm super looking forward to. Well, of course, I'm looking forward to season 3, but I'm very, very much looking forward to that spinoff because just listen. If it had the same energy as it did with the movie, it's gonna do great. So I cannot wait.
Exactly.
What you got for us, Sonny?
In the spirit of Star Wars, since there was the whole Star Wars festival this weekend, Star Wars Visions Project gets Volume 2 next spring. Lucasfilm has announced that Star Wars Celebration Anaheim 2022, that Star Wars Visions Project will have a Volume 2 next spring. So for those of you who don't remember, that's the anime Star Wars shorts that we got. A lot of them were pretty damn good if you haven't seen them. I enjoyed the hell out of them. But the announcement said that it's not just going to be Japanese animators this time. They're going to get creators from the United States, Chile, the United Kingdom, Ireland, France, Spain, South Africa, India, South Korea, and of course Japan. So it's like a whole ass international anime extravaganza for Star Wars. So it's going to be pretty hype. I'm looking forward, especially to the France one, because France has some really good animators. So, and yeah, it's coming out 2023. And according to the senior vice president for the franchise of Star Wars content, he says he guarantees everyone that Star Wars and anime have a very bright future together.
Ooh.
So hinting at very much that there might be more anime projects in the work for Star Wars. And people are saying on the low that maybe UFO Table might have a project for Star Wars. Might be interesting.
Oh my Black Jesus. How amazing would that
Imagine
be?
UFO Table, please do a Star Wars. That's the only thing I will allow you to do other than Fate. Star Wars. and Demon Slayer, of course.
Right. Oh my gosh, yeah. So fingers crossed on that. All right. A rather quick news segment, but you have to forgive us. It is late. It's late recording. Late. So we're just gonna go right on ahead and start with our weekly reviews. Starting off with Spy Family episode 8, which is my episode of the week.
Mine as well. I love Yuri.
Yep, I love you. Yep, Yuri is great because he's.
And yours brother's cool too.
Wait, who?
I said I love Yuri, and yours brother's cool too.
You said and yours brother's cool too. You silly. But yeah, no, Yuri, he is fantastic addition. Basically just a siscon who's very similar to Yor.
Yeah, I like that they nailed the personality traits that are very similar between them. Where like him having the whole like split personality, evil side, and the whole very weak to alcohol side.
Yep, and also they clearly have faulty in logic with each other. Well, Yor just might have a faulty in logic in a lot of things, but
they're both they're both very oblivious when it comes to the other one. Like super comically oblivious. Well, we'll get to it when we talk more about the show, but even though Anya wasn't in this episode that much, she was great.
In the beginning. Yeah, so she learns how to do fractions with the helps of guns and ammunition logic.
I liked it because it's kind of how I also learned a lot of stuff in school. It's like, oh yeah, I just learned it from watching anime or playing video games.
I mean, yeah. But yeah, no, Yuri. Oh, and I also like how much Yuri's position, being part of I'm just gonna call them secret police, just ties so much directly into the plot. Not like he's just like, oh hi, I just work in this thing and da da da. No, like he is working. He is whatchamacallit? He is counter spy intelligence.
Yes.
So he is literally trying to catch spies, like Lloyd. Specifically Lloyd. Yeah. My God. Yeah, it's pretty funny. And I really like that towards the end of the episode, Lloyd catches on to him because Yuri gets so drunk. He does a very simple spy trick, quote unquote, which is just making up this like story, which is a lie. Apparently, all spies in the spy manual are told to do that story.
Yeah, so he I find it funny that he caught on to it. Like something so minute is just what triggered Lloyd to be like, oh, he's telling that story. That's clearly the story all the spies learn. He's a spy. But he can't figure out that Yor is a fucking assassin when she's out here just like beating the shit out of cows and beating him up and shit. Like nothing triggers in his brain being like, might be something more to Yor.
At this point, I think everyone's just oblivious about Yor.
Yeah, Yor has the perfect cover.
Right. I don't know how, but she does. Because, cut to the past memories where she's already coming home covered in blood. Oh my God. And then it cuts another scene of her in a different outfit also covered in blood.
Does she just not like she just leaves the scene a mess and just comes home?
Right, like she just takes the train that way.
Yeah.
Leaves on rooftops covered in blood. Like she walked the streets in blood. Like how do you get home, girl?
These police are very ineffective if they cannot find this assassin.
At this point, because she literally leaves a blood trail to her house.
Mm-hmm. She had to stop off and buy that book somewhere too. She was probably covered in blood, fucking buying these gifts for Yuri.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Or she bought the book, killed him, and then took the book back home.
I like to think that maybe the book was just payment for the job. Like she didn't even get paid in money; she just got paid in gifts for Yuri.
Maybe the book was like, you know, her target had the book, and it was like, oh sweet, I need.
Okay. Maybe she was.
My
an
brother
assassin.
would love this.
She just was a murderer from birth. She's just like, oh, my brother wants that book. Die. Takes it. Runs back.
Right, and then she's like, "Oh wait, I can do this for money. I don't have to kill the people for their possessions."
That's how she was scouted in the first place. Maybe this is how she became an assassin. She was just a murderer at first.
Yes. Oh, I'm here for this. I'm here for this origin story.
I also like that she has no issue with this murder spree thing that she goes on, but Lloyd trying to kiss her is just like, too much.
Yes,
too embarrassing.
And I find it so hilarious that we brought up the whole thing from last week during stream yesterday. It was like really back and forth where just like, you clearly, y'all aren't that into each other because X, Y, and Z. But then I would say this would be an episode where I'm like, I can see the beginning of something. Only because they had like that typical anime awkwardness, or two people who are just like, oh my god, like, we can't do this because I see you as a man and I see you as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
So when I say what would look like if there was like some kind of romance budding, this was it for me.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interessante.
Yeah.
I also like that Yuri's just fucking like. First of all, that's super weird. Don't tell your sister to just like start making out in front of you.
Right, like just kiss. I feel like didn't this happen or something similar like this happen before? Like
in another show?
No, in this same show. I think didn't this happen like in episode 1 or 2, where they're introducing themselves as a couple at that party, and that one weird woman was like, I don't believe you guys are together. Kiss.
Oh no, she didn't say kiss. She just said, I don't believe you guys are together, and then she like tried to assault Yor. with a hot plate of shrimp or some shit.
Right, that's what happened.
But yeah, at this point, first of all, I feel like that's not even that much proof. Like, just kiss. I mean, people kiss all the time and they're not married. It's not really.
I mean, but it's not Japan and wherever this country is.
I'm just saying you should have been like this. If you're gonna take it like that, go all the way. Be like, listen, y'all need to start fucking right now. That's the only way you can prove to me that you're a couple.
Yeah, I feel like he would. I feel like he held back and was like, just kiss. You guys can give us the kissing now. I
really hope they like go hard. Like, I hope it's not like a peck on the lips. I hope like they go hard with the kiss, and you just has to sit there being NTR'd.
Not NTR. Please don't frame it that way. Yes. No, we're not doing this whole NTR agenda with between brother and sister. Thank you very much. No. That was funny. I like that one part where Lloyd receives the wine from Yuri, and he was like, no wine for you, and she's like, I understand, but then I forget what she says.
She was like, unfortunately,
right.
Yeah, I like little touches like that. She's just like, I guess not, no wine for me.
Yeah, but Yuri very much stole the whole show between being drunk and just like outright hating Lloyd.
Lloydie.
Lloydie. Loy. Not Lloyd. And
God, oh my God, can you imagine if Lloyd or if Yor and Yuri were? I need that to be an episode. Yor and Yuri getting drunk.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't want to know. I do, but I don't, but I do. Oh my gosh. And then you're just being like, so what if he's handsome and a doctor and a
Yeah.
good cook and he's
Considerate
tall?
and rich. Blah, blah.
Oh my god, yeah, that was funny. Oh, I remember when they talk about him being a siscon, um, where Yor shows her coworker the picture of Yuri. They're like, oh wow, he is cute. He's like, yep, he loves me a lot, and he would never leave my side. And he's like, oh, he's really into his sister. No thanks.
It's not like she had a chance anyway. All right, Yuri has better taste than yours trash ass friends.
Amen to that. But he still shouldn't be going after his sister. That's weird.
It is Yuri, so I can forgive it. Listen, he gets the Yor pass.
Yeah. All in all, this is a really strong episode. Very fun. I could tell this was my episode of the week because I needed like they're about to kiss and the episode ended. And I said, "Wait, it's over."
Yeah, it was so fast. Like I feel like I honestly, when they were about to kiss, I thought it was like the halfway point of the episode.
I thought we were like at least 3/4 tops.
Yeah, I thought we were like the cliffhanger actually got me. I was like, wait, I thought they were gonna do the anime cut, like fade away and then come back to the kiss.
Right, but no, they got us.
Fucking got us.
I'm super 1,000% looking forward to the next episode. With that being said, let's move on to Kaguya-sama season 3, episode 8.
Yes.
This was very plot driven.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of these are gonna be plot driven. I feel like they're not gonna be as funny as they used to be, and I'm fine. I'm fine with that.
I have mixed feelings on it because like it's like the conundrum. It's like the paradox. So like I want there to be relationship progress and stuff because I don't want it to just be like the same, formula over and over and nothing happens. But at the same time, when they do focus on relationships and stuff, I'm just kind of like, it's not as funny anymore. And I feel like so melancholic about it. I'm like, it's too serious now.
Right. And I feel like I can't believe I'm about to give a negative critique about Kaguya-sama.
Dun dun dun.
And I think this is the problem of it having literally 2.5 seasons with basically no development. Because now I feel like they're going to shove it all. From this point on, they're just gonna be like go really hard with it, as opposed to if they just had sprinkled it here and there, and in the first 2 whole ass seasons, it wouldn't be as thick as it has been.
Yeah, and I feel like it would have been like a nice way to kind of. You can continue the story even if they're in a relationship. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the relationship didn't have to be the end goal of the series. Like, they could have been like in a relationship by the end of season 2, and then the rest of the series is them navigating their relationship. But now I feel like it's building up to like a confession, and then Miyuki leaving to another school. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to just end where she confesses and that's it, or like, and they don't have any time as a couple together or whatever.
Right. Like, I would actually like to see them as a couple because I still think their dynamic more or less can work as a couple. It can be more or less be the same thing. Just maybe they do a little more cutesy things. Oh yeah, because
it's like there's a whole Pandora's box of scenarios you can open up with them as a couple navigating couple issues. Like, oh my god, what do we do for anniversary? Oh my god, what do we do for this? And does he like me? There's a whole bunch of that's one of the
things I really can't stand about romance anime, especially in like high school. It's never just them getting. Why can't it just be them getting together and then navigating that? Why does that always be 20 seasons of leading up to just the start of their relationship? Like that's one of the reasons why I really appreciated Toradora.
Yeah.
Because they were just like, no, this is not the end. This is like the halfway point.
Exactly.
And then we can explore everything else.
Same with Clannad, although Clannad was not really a comedy. It did it from the drama angle, not from the comedy angle.
Yeah, and honestly, Toradora, as it went on, I was just like, getting pretty serious.
Yeah, Toradora also got more serious.
But it was a cool kind of serious though. It's really
Yeah.
good.
I'm hoping. I feel like the season is definitely gonna end with the confession
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like for me, the best part of this episode was the first scene, like with the Kei and Miyuki Kei trying to get Miyuki to get fashionable clothes. Which, by the
Yes.
way,
Oh my
totally
god.
relatable
Hilarious.
to today.
Yep.
Where
Yep. I was like, this is a
literally went
conversation
clothes
between
shopping today.
conversation between me and Oni, and
Mhm.
the fact that you went today by yourself, I'm just like, oh shit.
Yes, I gotta take pics of my new outfits and post them on Insta for you, so you can
Did
check.
you
You can
did you
grade my
have
fits.
like oh, and while we're there and while we're on the subject,
Mhm.
let's do everyone a favor and let's take down that picture of you with that hat.
That's an old picture from like 2014.
Let's take it down.
What? It's a cool picture.
You see what I mean, guys?
It
You see what
looks
I mean?
cool. It's just a silly, cool picture.
So, anyways, I really liked
You're such a
Kay.
hater. Can't have a cool, fun picture.
I loved how I loved how Kay's dad came in with like today's fashion, but she was like, it's still sad because it's just an older man trying to be hip,
Yeah, because when he's doing it, it just it looks worse.
right? But yeah, eventually after she's just like I will say, and this is what I like. I like the attention to detail in the first part. That's why it's probably my favorite as well, because it does show like this is from like the 2010s. Like that was a very peak 2010s, specifically like the older, like the older years.
Oh,
I would
as his
say
initial outfit.
yes, it's like
Oh yeah, that was like
2010 to
I was gonna say
2014,
early
15.
2000s because it looked like punk, like My Chemical Romance, Avril Lavigne type of fit,
That
emo kind
kind
of.
of that, and but then
Mhm.
it had like all that writing in the English. I was definitely screaming like some kind of like over the
Yeah,
top Ed Hardy bullshit.
yeah, that too.
So yeah, late 2010, late 2000s, early 2010s
Hmm.
for sure. So I like that attention to detail, and of course the fit that looked good on him was very much in like that's very much in style. That's something I would see. I can imagine something in Japan or definitely in the city,
Hmm.
just walking around like in New York City. So I really like that. It was like a fashion episode, but it wasn't like, haha, it's just fashion for the sake of this anime. Like, no, this is a really is kind of trendy. Even though, yeah, the fanny packs have been back in for a minute.
Yeah. Can I give a controversial take on this? Another certified Oni hot take on
Okay.
this episode. I listen as a character. I like Tsubame because she's really cute, and I like the Genki. Of course, because I like Chica. I like Genki, pink haired, super
Mhm.
fun characters.
Mhm.
So I don't have a problem with her as a character.
But
I have a problem with her being the romantic interest for
Ishigami.
Ishigami all of a sudden. Like I feel like she just came out of nowhere. It's like, oh, quick, Ishigami and this girl like just
What?
introduced this season.
She was introduced this season though.
She had a very like extraordinarily minor part in last season.
I wouldn't say extraordinarily minor. Yeah, it wasn't
She had
it
like
wasn't
two
huge.
speaking lines maybe last
I
season.
wought do all that because I feel like she was like the main character who broke Ishigami out of the shell. So I wouldn't say it was like, oh, I just had like
Like
just two lines.
contextually, she was part of the group that broke him out of his shell, but like
She was the main factor. She was a
she
driving
no, but
factor.
not really because it was all the whole club that helped him out of that shell. It wasn't
Mm.
just her. That's another reason. Like, actually, I would have if she was just the sole person who helped him get out of that rut that he was in. I would understand his infatuation with her more. But she was just a member of the club, and there's like other girls in the club too, and other guys that were there.
But he's like a teenage kid, and
I
he's like,
know,
so it's like it makes sense. It's not
hottest girl
not.
in the club, and
It's
yeah,
like
I
she's
get it.
talked to him, very personable, very pretty.
Hmm.
he likes her. That makes sense. Like it's a
It
very
makes sense.
yes, very
I just feel like it's
simplistic.
very shallow and bland, and kind of feels like I don't know. It just feels like
Not
we
everything. I
need
feel like not everything has to be. Not everything has to be intense anime longing. We don't need.
no. It doesn't need to be an intense anime longing. I just feel like it was a convenience thing. It was just like, oh, we need a romantic interest for Ishigami, and it's very easy to write that he just likes this really hot girl in his club.
I mean, I would say it would be even easier for them to just go out the gates and just have like this very obvious tsundere versus tsundere thing again between Yuri and Ishigami. That to me would have been more lazy because it's like you're already doing like that dynamic already exists.
Well, I like the Ishigami thing because it's tsundere.
I
Whatever,
like them going back and forth.
I like that they have.
He all of a sudden he was like, oh, I like now. Like I feel like because it's going to happen. He's going to be like, I like you. He's gonna try something. She's gonna turn him down. He's gonna be like, no, feel crushed, and then eventually he's gonna get with probably.
I know that's gonna
Kaguya
happen, but it's gonna be a bunch of drama in between then and now, and I feel like I don't want drama, especially with this random girl in this club.
I don't know. I like her. I want her to.
I know. I like her. Like I want her to just be a character in the show. I don't want her to just be Ishigami's love interest that's gonna be like going to head with the Ino ship, and I'm just gonna be like, because then first off, I'm gonna have to root against her because I like Ino more, so I'm just gonna be like, right. Great, so now I'm predisposed to rooting against this girl, and then secondly, I'm gonna be like, I know she's gonna lose, so now I'm gonna feel bad for her when she loses to Ino. Like it's just all around sad situation.
At least she isn't Yui. At least it won't be like Yui. Ugh.
Yeah.
Fuck that anime. That makes me so mad. Anyways.
Or could it be? Imagine Kaguya ends worse than Kainu. I don't think that's possible. I don't think you can conceive of it ending in Kaguya that'd be worse. Like what? Like maybe Miyuki ends up.
It would be.
Like, what,
it would be like
Chika?
the equivalent. It would be like the equivalent to like the Great Depression or something. Where everything's just fine, and then the stock market just crashes. It would have to be like that for anime. Like it's like that happens, and then just like there's just a bunch of bad anime endings. Like that would be apocalyptic for me.
Listen, even my complaints are like first world problem complaints, where it's like, oh, there's so many good characters in the show, and I don't like them being whatever. So yeah.
I really liked that scene and this is a thing. Even though yes, the whole part with Shinigani's outfit was my favorite part, I didn't dislike some of the serious moments.
I didn't dislike them.
Especially especially when they had like the romance part. When Shirogane was just saying stuff, he's like, "Yeah, I gotta work really hard so everyone else can have a good time." And Kaguya's just like, "Ugh," because I'm just like, "Ooh," the romance fan in me was just like, "Oh my god, yes, that's." I can relate to what she's saying right now. Like, oh, you're so dependable. Oh. Like, I get it. I can empathize with her. So I really like that movement. Kaguya, I like the imagery of Kaguya's like struggling with her feelings, with like the whole thing with the stage and a bunch of Miyuki mannequins. Excuse me. I don't know. I just liked it. It just looked very cool and very like what the fuck.
The imagery in Kaguya is always top tier.
Like, it is always top tier, but I appreciated that because it was like they're shifting it like in a drama way now.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's really cool. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, random, but Koba's ending up dating like one of the other like background characters.
That's cute.
Koba, aka Ino's friend. I know, I really like that.
Background characters dating each other. That's cute.
Yeah, that was really, and everyone's like, what? But yeah, so. Yeah, good episode. Good episode all the way.
I'm just afraid that it's not gonna. I don't think the next episodes are gonna be funny. I just think the rest of the season is gonna be straight up romance drama. Which, like, we might get funny segments here and there. So
yeah, I think it's gonna be probably gonna be more scarce, but it's gonna be splashed in.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to Komi-san wa Komyu this season 2 episode 8.
This was also a pretty funny episode.
This was pretty good. I really did enjoy this episode. It didn't. Like, yeah, this one also went kind of fast for me. Was I eating? I don't think I was.
I forget what happened in the first part. Oh, was it just like the bus ride, the bus trip?
It was the bus ride with the tour guide.
Yeah, I like they have like this whole tour guide's backstory and shit.
Right. That was pretty funny, and they showed everyone who's in the group. Of course, Naka and Yamai are in a group, and they're just like hating each other.
There's a lot of cute interactions between all the characters on the bus and stuff. Like,
yeah, I wonder if they're gonna. I feel like is there like Yuri that exists of Yamai and Naka? I feel like there's
there has to be. I'm like 100% certain.
They hate each other too much for there not to be.
I'm actually like I think I just ship them more than I ship Komi and the main character.
Right, exactly. Oh my gosh. Also, I keep like. I keep looking for that moment where I'm just like, oh, Katai, he's not, he's not gay. He's just like, they're just kind of doing this whole angle where he just really looks up to Tadano because he's happy to have a friend. This episode was like, ooh, it's really, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just like, it's giving gay just a little bit, and not because of the photo shoot.
Listen, they captured the essence of what it's like to be a straight group of guys in an environment like that.
Yes, that was
very gay.
Right. Also, thank you so much for that Bada moment. I listen. The person who wrote this, I don't know who wrote this. If this is a man or a woman, but whomever you are, thank you so much. I appreciate it. This is a nice splash of Bada. I'll truly hold it forever in my heart. Yeah, that part was really funny. The part with Yamai.
Oh yeah.
That whole scene from start to finish of her taking a bath was just hilarious.
Like the just the bluntness of her just going up to come back. Can I just touch your boobs?
Can I touch your boobs? And then Komi's like, and I love how they did this whole situation where it's like, she's not filthy. It's only
it's pure hearted
in her eyes. Like, she's not being nasty about it. She just wants to touch it. That's how it's only pure. It's only the pure wish to do it. Nothing else. And then Komi's just like, no. Yeah, Yama, even if it's pure, it's still weird to ask. That's literally like if, I don't know, I'm trying to think of someone that's not you, Oni. I don't know, someone that I've gone, like, I don't know, if I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Savior.
I knew but like Savior.
Right. It was either Savior or Mark, and I just kind of did any mini mighty mo in my head. But Savior was just like, "Hey, can I touch your dick?" And I know just the way he would ask it, I knew he would have nothing. He wouldn't have anything bad behind it. Like, trust me, as a man who dates men, I can tell when someone is asking
maliciously wants to touch your dick.
Yeah, they can see someone wants to get the goods. But in this case, he would just be like, "Oh, can I just touch your dick?" And I'd just be like, "No." And then the scene with what's her name, Agari, where she's just like, oh, I'm embarrassed because I don't want anyone to see me get
Oh
naked.
yeah.
And she's talking to like the older sister.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, oh my god, and then the older sister's like, no, it doesn't matter. Like, you should be proud of your curves and just love yourself. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And she takes off her bra, and then she's like, mega meatball. Oh, I feel so bad for her.
Yeah, poor God.
Right. And also I liked how this episode very much handled Najimi's gender identity or lack of one.
Oh yeah, Najimi just got to sleep in the girls' room.
Yeah, and right when talking about showers and stuff, he took it. They took their own bath.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and that was it. They didn't stick on it too long.
They made like a quick joke about it
Right.
when they came into the room, and then your was like, "Wait, where are you sleeping?"
Right, you're receiving. Are you a girl? Yeah, that was really cool. I really like this. This anime just does a lot.
It does. It's so good. I don't know.
It does a lot. I feel like it's, even though there's no queer relationships, it feels very queer friendly in a lot of ways. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah. I think this is an all around good show. Like, it's never going to be as funny as something like Kaguya or Spy Family, but it's just so fun. It's just so fun.
Agreed. All right, let's move on to Aharen-san wa Hakarenai, episode 9.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, yes, we're going back up.
Yes.
Going back up. We're going back up the roller coaster. Yes.
Starting off with a great opening segment.
Fantastic. Where for some reason, wait, what's his name? Raido.
Yeah.
Raido gets sick for some reason because he gets deathly ill. He's like, I'm beautiful. Oh.
Because he's like blushing all the time and everything.
Right, he's blushing. And his face is flushed, and he's like taking off his top.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone just like, oh, it's you. Like, oh my god, are you okay? Like, they're just paying so much more attention to him because he's pretty.
Mm-hmm. Very accurate.
Yeah, basically. And then of course when he feels, even when his sister, when he comes home and he's like stripping in front of his sister's like, oh my god, no, Baka, don't get embarrassed in front of me. Like, go somewhere else. I'm just like, damn, not the sister being attracted.
But I love how over the top it was too. It's just like he's constantly like, just like, he opens his fucking shirt up to see his chest and everything.
Right, he's like, oh, gosh, so
hot. He falls over and they all jump to like lift him up.
Like, oh, God.
Let's all take him together.
Right, let's all take him together. He needs help.
What's her name pops out from like beneath the locker or whatever, like, I'll take him.
Right, exactly. The teacher gets a nosebleed and just passes out.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, as soon as he gets better, everyone's like, "Oh well, that was that."
Yeah,
like, someone literally said that.
Yeah, I love that scene. Like, they all just come like, "Wait, are you better?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm feeling better." Like, oh well, show's over, guys. Back to your seats. Nothing to see here.
Yes, and then the continuity happens because now Aharen gets sick.
Mm-hmm.
And what's his face? Oh my god, I keep wanting to say his name with, I keep on calling him Daigo. Raido sees what's her face? Meets Aharen wielding a sword and being like, what the fuck's happening? I thought she was sick. And then of course he was on these weird mental tangents.
Mm-hmm.
where she dresses Kill Bill from the future.
Mm-hmm.
But then she turns around and it is Aharen, but it's not Aharen Arena. It's Aharen Eri, which is her her younger sister.
Mm-hmm.
Which I knew that was gonna happen. I saw how tall she was. I'm like, that's gonna be the younger sister.
Yeah, no, the first thing I noticed was she had a much bigger chest. I'm like, okay, no, she's not.
Yeah, she's the younger sister, 100%. And we were both correct.
Yep. And I love her character because she's basically tsundere, but like not aggressive tsundere. She's just like kind of
Yeah, it's just the way she talks.
yeah, like she seemed aggressive and off, like off-putting at first, but it's more like just a front, and she's just really softy and just kind of shy.
Right, and she's also just very nice because she like she got all the food, and then and she tries to pin it all on him. She's like, oh yeah, look at I'm trying not to say his name wrong. Look at Raito. Look at what he got for us.
And
I
like that Raito was like, no, it was her idea. She got it, and this is so cute.
It's a really cute moment. Yeah, I love how she was playing matchmaker, which ties into part where she's talking to little Ren, the MVP, my best boy, my favorite character, to the point where Ren is going on a shopping trip and runs into Raito. They go together, and then they have they have this cute little slice of life moment where they're just shopping for stuff, but then he loses the money. And they make this whole big deal about not having money, and then of course Raito goes down this yet another weird tangent in his mind about Ren getting a credit card and how it's gonna ruin him.
Yeah,
first of all, I feel very attacked, and
yeah, very true.
But secondly, I love how he pulls out his own wallet. He's like, no, I have my own wallet of just money. But then they run into their dog, who has the smartest dog in the world, just happened to pick up Ren's wallet for the chores. Let's see what else happens. Oh yeah, and then that little scene when Ren is kind of telling Raito how hey, how do you feel? And just as he's about to answer, Aharen comes, and then he's like, oh, let's just save it for later. And I'm just like, ooh, nice save.
I kind of like that too, because it's not like he's like the typical anime response. We're like, no, never, of course not, no. He's just like, we'll talk about that when she's not here.
Exactly.
And he still plays it off cool.
Exactly. And then Ren's like, oh, you should call her by first name. And then he's like, oh, okay, Elena. And then she gets really flustered, and she's like, no, just call me Aharen.
That was cute.
That was cute. So you can see the clear progression that's happening in this episode. Not Kaguya being hot on its trails though. It said, "Bitch, they're about to kiss before we are." You can't have that happening.
We're in like a kiss off between Kaguya, Komi, and Aharen.
Right.
And Spy Family, actually.
Right, I mean, right. Spy Family might come behind. All right. Let's move on to Otomege Mabni, episode 9.
I have such conflicting feelings about this episode.
Right, because it's like it was
for the weirdest reasons. It was like, we got character development for the princes.
Right, and it was like it's drama, but it all makes sense. It's like I can't be mad at it. Yeah, it's all very logical. Like it doesn't feel overbearing or like it's like it was a lot, but it just didn't feel overbearing at all. It was like everything they're saying is true and plausible.
It's very frustrating because I'm like, damn, this is actually well-written drama, but I don't want it to be a drama.
Right, I just want to be stupid. I just want
to be stupid fun, so I want to get this drama solved, but I can't be mad because the drama's actually good.
Right, it's like a similar feeling I had about Kaguya-sama.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Yeah. Well, of course, I love that they had random moments of humor, just like Kaguya-sama, that were pretty funny. Like that one moment where Green and Blue are trying to sneak out the castle. Oh, let's ask them for masks and capes.
His mom is like, "Oh my god, my son is such a fucking idiot."
Look, oh god, they're so dumb. Oh, I feel bad for her.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like you can see Purple trying their best. Like they're clearly no longer at that point where they're like, "Oh, well, we're clearly so much better," and whatever. Like you don't have that pompous attitude. They're really like struggling to catch up to the main character of all people.
Which is interesting because that's like his whole goal in the first place. So he's like really setting up the princes to be what they're supposed to be, which is just like, oh, they're gonna inadvertently end up fulfilling their role anyway.
Right, and having that development.
Them in the direction, right.
Yeah, to the point where Red and Purple, they're swallowing their pride in order to help, which is like huge.
That was a big moment for them.
Like, you know, as opposed to them just hating the main character, they're like, no, please, let's help you, because they know that's what they have to do in order to get stronger. They need experience, so it's like a literal maturity.
Yeah, and I also liked that Leon gave them the credit for the whole thing. Right. And they have like this kind of like, they don't like each other clearly, like they still hate each other, but they have like this respect for each other now a little bit.
It's definitely a respect. Now let's talk about Leon and aka Hachiman 2.0. Like, because that's basically what happened. Like, he just said, "Let me just be Hachiman."
Yeah, kind of.
Even though it was, I don't know, I still like him more than Hachiman. But
oh yeah, 100%. He's basically what Hachiman was trying to be.
Right. Like he was trying to do that with the when he was bullying the poor pirate captain. I can't tell, and that's the thing. I can't tell. I know there's moments where you can't tell where he's being Hachiman or he's just being a dick. Like I love that you can't tell. It's like,
yeah, it's like a mix of both.
Right. Exactly. But yeah, no, it was really dope. How he really took on that Hachiman role, and he was like, but it was, his reasoning was sound, even though I was like about it, but it made sense because she's like, Olivia's become so fragile at this point, to the point where by the end of this episode she's like flipping out because she's like just like now she like hates herself for what she did, and she blames herself for like, because now Hachiman's like being like, all right, I'll leave you alone, and then she's like, damn it, why did I fuck everything up? It was all my fault.
Yeah, it's like the cycle. It's like, oh, why did I do that? Oh no, now he thinks I don't like him and all that stuff. So yeah, it's realistic drama. Like I can totally see that, like this happens where people get like really down on themselves and kind of make the situations worse.
Exactly. And then of course Angelica's like, Hachiman, how dare you make my lover cry?
How dare you keep my wife's name out your fucking
mouth? Oh my gosh. But yeah, she was obviously upset because it's like, oh, you made her mad. But then he's like, I have to isolate myself from everyone because if I just come in and be the OP person, no one else is going to get strong. No one else is going to develop. I'm making things too easy for everyone.
Exactly.
And I'm just like, that is so... God
That's
damn
so
it.
Good. Yeah,
God
you can't
damn
be like
it. Wait. No. Shit, I'm splitting this up. I'm putting this up as my episode of the week because I just realized in doing that he's subversing the whole trope of all them. Yes, the Deus Machina MCs coming,
he's
saving everyone for everyone. He is the anti-Deus Machina character. Oh my god. Bro, that's wild.
Yeah, he's like, I have so much power, but even more responsibility.
Exactly. Like, he's like, I can do everything for everyone, or I can just let them do themselves and grow into who they're meant to be. That's crazy. Because usually the main character wouldn't give a shit about that. He's just like, let me just do everything for everyone because this is such a shallow anime. Why not? He's the Anti-Kirito. Oh my god.
Damn. That's the episode title.
Sure, yeah. Listen, as long as the thumbnail is of a bloody Yor, that's it.
It'll invoke a lot of questions from people.
What? You gotta watch to find out.
Yeah, tune in.
Oh my gosh. That was an amazing realization I just had. That got me fucked up.
That's like an epiphany right on live on the podcast.
Wow. Fuck, I like this anime.
Yeah, this was a real hidden gem of the season too. It's like we weren't even gonna watch this if it wasn't voted on.
Not at all. Yo, yeah. I really need to convince my friends to watch this. Like, they won't do it because that's just the effect I have on people. But I'll try. All right, let's move on to Season 2 of Shield Hero, Episode 8.
Yay, Shield Hero's good again. Yay! We're back to Shield Hero stuff.
Yep.
AKA selling shit.
Selling shit, being sneaky about selling shit, and general Raptalia suffering.
Yes, it's a mixture of like economics, training montages, and Raptalia suffering.
Literally, that happened in beginning of season 1, and that's what's happening all over again. Yeah, and it's like, I like it. It didn't make them. It was cool for the sake of nostalgia, but just that, in my mind. Especially with Raptalia being left behind, because I'm like, that is incredibly on the nose. It's a little too much, like the same shit.
Yeah, let me start off. I like this episode for the world building part of it. Like,
yes,
they did a shit ton of world building in this episode.
Agreed.
And it was very exposition-y, but it didn't feel too exposition-y because they were still doing stuff that was entertaining.
Because it was showing stuff like, I don't know, and it was good. World building because they had another world to build off on that's not like the planet Earth.
Yeah, and it was really interesting to see like how detailed it was. Like even the part where they were like using different items on each other. Like,
yes, I love that.
These have different effects because we're in a different world.
That was so cool.
Yeah, that's like really cute details. Just seeing the characters like. See how much better what's her name is, Rishia, when she isn't just being forced to be into the spotlight. Like, she's fine as her own little side character in the background doing whatever.
She's kind of like, I feel like she's like side B Philo. Like, she's not the Philo spot.
Basically, she's like the alternate Philo. Like, when Philo's out for, like, on injury or something.
Right. Yeah, she's doing the thing. You know, that snowball fight with Kuzuno was cute. Oh, that was pretty funny. She did her part.
Exactly. Raptalia had her little moments here and there. I think she was adorable this episode. And badass. She had some good fights too. Good attacks.
Yeah, I would say, man. Ooh, that animation. I was like, ooh, that was a little.
They wasted all the money on the turtle.
That was it's kind of like rough. It wasn't great.
The priorities, the directing for this season, not the best. I would have the way I would have cut the whole fucking turtle arc to the.
They would have.
I know you would have
been
like contextualize this.
It would have been a whole maybe
2 episodes.
4. It would have been like 4 episodes tops, maybe 5.
I would have the first episode would have been like just a slideshow of since the last
I
season,
don't know
this
how
is
we
what
got
happened.
here, right?
Yeah. My name's now Fumi, and you might be wondering how I got here. But you know what? We had to suffer so we can get to the cute, lowly ninja arc.
Or maybe, you know what would have been cute? Follow me. If they would have started here, but the whole season would have been a back and forth between the two arcs. Like,
oh,
it
like
would have been
flashbacks?
kind of, and they're like mentioning, and then it'd be like, oh, they'd like mention, you know, whatchamacallit, shit, not she's gone, and I forgot her name. It was definitely
Philo?
probably that. No, not Philo.
Ost?
There you go.
Mm.
I was trying not to call her Otis. Like, they talk about Ost, like, because they're, like, struggling, and they're like, haha, that, like, something reminds them of Ost. Like, Austin, like, oh, yeah, she was...
Oh, that would have been really cool. It would have been like a lost type of situation.
And then, you know, not right there. I wouldn't be like, okay, now we're talking about Ost. It's a flashback. No. At some point during the episode, it would cut to Ost.
That would have been really cool. Yeah, that would have been amazing. They don't have the directing ability to do that though.
Right. And then they kind of do that.
So difficult.
Right. And then they do that probably for like maybe like 4 or 5 episodes, and then boom, there we are.
That would have been a great way of blending the arcs together and like saving you a lot of time and cutting out all the dumb filler stuff. Yeah, that would have been a lot better actually, but you know. Also, I don't like the book guy. He kind of like, I just don't like him. And I don't like him, not in the way where I don't like mine, where I hated her, but she was an interesting villain. I just don't like this guy, period. Like, he's just a dumb villain.
Yeah, he feels so contrived. Like,
and his powers just seem like bullshit. Like, he can just do whatever. Like, oh, I'm the one who locked you in the labyrinth and separated you from Philo. And also, I can make Raphtalia not warp with you and separate you.
Right. It's giving cheating.
Yeah, like, he's just, fuck, what are your powers again? You can just do whatever plot thing you need to do to be bullshit. Okay, cool, got it.
Yeah, so that is something.
Yeah, other than him being trash, good episode.
Yeah, good episode, great episode. Okay, so before we move on to the next one, I have a confession. Because I was in a rush of being a parent of 2 for a weekend, I definitely forgot to watch the other Osama game.
Close. Freudian slip.
Total, yeah, right. No, Osama game. Woo! Tomodachi game. Because I forgot. So, either A, you receive to talk about it. I mean, I wouldn't care because I'll probably watch it again on my own, anyways. Or we can save it for next week and just cover 2 of those episodes.
I think we'll cover for 2 episodes because this kind of episode actually ended on like a very cliffhanger, of course, cliffhangery way that hopefully concludes the next episode, so we can like talk to the arc as a whole.
Great, cool. Yeah, because I would be down for that. So
it was a good episode though. You should enjoy it.
Good, great. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, with that, we're gonna end our weekly reviews slightly prematurely. And then yeah, I think we're doing Waifu Wars.
Yes, we are.
And today is Gen 7.
Gen 7, aka the Waifu Apocalypse.
Gen 7 female characters. Okay, the wiki.
There's a lot. Oh my god.
Can we just get? Oh my god! Can we just get the female characters?
List of all Gen 7 female characters.
Can you find a list?
Hold on. Pokemon. Let's just call it Sun and Moon characters. On the image, can I see this image? Include everyone. Yeah, this looks like everyone.
Oh, I think I see it now. Like on Bulbapedia.
No, this is on Sporkle. Let me see. I'll just show you the image. Let's link you the image. Where are you?
Not the link. Not the picture's not loading. Oh my god, they're not loading. This is pain, huh? Yeah, please send it to me.
There's a lot.
Awesome. And they don't come with.
Names.
Oh, are some of these? Yeah, they don't come with names. Are some of these? Damn. Wait, this girl's from another game. The girl with the glasses. She's from Gen
some of
6.
these are Gen 6. Yeah, I'm just saying because I see Cynthia too.
Right. Right. I'm like loving this. Let's see.
Listen, we got Malo, we got Lily, we got Lana, we got Acerola, we have what are the non-Lily characters?
God, it's the way I almost want.
We got Lana's mom.
I also want to say Lucamine.
Oh yeah, Lucamine.
Definitely right. I just like Lucamine. Like
Lucamine is top tier.
Like
all the girls in this gen are fucking super top tier.
Did we mention Kakui's wife?
What does Kakui's wife look like? Let me look this up.
She's I was in the picture. She's in the middle, next to the little redhead.
She pretty bad too.
Exactly.
Ooh,
special shout out to Hapu the lesbian. Just as a honorable mention to her. Not Golf Girl. I forgot about her.
There's also what's her name? The other Elite Four girl? Olivia.
Olivia. Oh shit, Olivia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Oh no.
There's so many good waifus in this gen.
Damn. Oh no. Oh no. I'm stuck between. Oh man. Oh.
So many good ones. Literally all the women are queens in this gen.
Oh my gosh. Oh, she's so thick. Oh my gosh.
But you know who my choice is gonna be, so I'm gonna let you go first.
Oh my god. I wanted whatchamacallit. Oh man, I want, cause let me tell you, the way Lucamine is like, and I especially stand for her because she shits on Lily so hard.
Wow, you're
like
such
she
a Lily
drags
hater.
her because Lily was so whatever, especially in the original. Like, oh, she's so corny, such a corny character. Ugh, I can't stand it. But yeah, no. And I love when she goes ape shit and she's like literally Pokemon fuse with me. Like she fuses with the Pokemon. Like that's pretty badass. She was that insane. And even though it's like I'm mad that she froze Starmie, but she was like, I'm such a stand up Starmie that I'm freezing you forever. I forgot what the term is.
It sounds like you're definitely
cryogenically freezing you forever. And I'm just like, that's crazy, but work, bitch. Work. Oh, but that being said, oh my god, I gotta go with Olivia. My girl, thick.
Yeah, they
Oh,
move pretty quick.
she is a baddie. And I just remember, like, she did such an impression on me. Like, it's the way when you battle her, she like turns her back on you. Like, she starts her back turned to you, and she just turns around, just revealing all that goodness. And I'm just like, yeah,
Well, they knew what they were doing.
yeah.
Damn Pokemon developers.
Damn you.
Yeah, you know my girl, my main number one Pokemon girl, Lana. Of course, she is just. Listen, she's like a fusion of all the best traits of all the other Pokemon girls because she has the trolliness of Misty. She has like the charm of May and Dawn. She's just like, oh, I love Lana's just perfect. I like love trolly, smart assy characters, and she's just adorable. So I don't have anything else to add. Plus, she has a Kyogre, so.
She does have a Kyogre.
Does any other main female have a fucking legendary mon? I don't think so.
Yeah, I guess not.
That means Lana's also the best trainer of all the Pokemon waifus.
Let's not go there. Wow, no disrespect to Cynthia.
Listen, no disrespect to Cynthia, but Kyogre would drag her whole team.
I mean, maybe. Wait, what's Cynthia's team? Cynthia. Pokemon. Team. Diamond. Diamond and Pearl. Diamond and Pearl.
Hope it's all fire types.
No. I mean, depending on what his moveset is.
It'll be the best moveset because Lana is the best trainer.
No, it wouldn't be. So we know the set wouldn't be good because it's her.
Wow, the shade.
I mean, she's not Kahuna. She's not. Yeah, she's not Kahuna. So ergo, I'm not impressed. If you're not Kahuna or Elite Four, Cynthia's gonna beat you.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? Fine. I'm fine with her. Fine. Fair trade. Cynthia's better, but Lana beat the shit out of everyone else.
Well, no, I'm just kidding. We just go down.
Let's go through all
the trainers
and compare them to Lana's.
Right.
Yeah, no. So Olivia and Lana, I think that's
I was like, she might win, and I'm just like, nah, she's gonna hit. Melodic is gonna use Mirror Coat and then literally blow her Kyogre straight to
I mean,
hell.
she also has Poplio, so that's another good mon.
Girl, Roserade ain't worried about Poplio. Roserade especially is not worried about Poplio. Wow, I just double resist your shit.
She also has fuck, what's it called? Wishy-washy?
Listen, Gastrodon with Storm Drain.
If we're counting all the Watermons that Lana can get, she has a wide range of powerful mons she can get. Because she can get a Basculegion if we're gonna cross gens.
I don't know how you think that would. Once again, step 1, click V Roserade. Step 2, click Energy Ball.
Alright.
Step 3, yeah, actually, Cynthia has like 3 Pokemon that they kind of curb stomp her team, or at least resist it, like, by a lot. Like, Melodic is Melodic, Roserade is a Grass type, and Gastrodon has Storm Drain, which renders their water moves useless.
What's that Quillfish evolution that we got?
She does not have that. No.
Why not? It's a water type.
No, we're not giving shit. Then by that logic, I can give Cynthia anything that's a fighting, steel, water, dragon, ground.
All right.
Ghost
Point
or dark.
taken. But yeah, so I feel like that's a fair representation of Gen 7, Lana and Olivia.
Right.
And
Well, that was fun. Let us know in the comments who your favorite Gen 7 waifu might be. And yeah, we're gonna end the podcast there.
try to take us
Oni?
away.
Yep, please do.
Guys, if you enjoyed this episode of the Waifu War podcast, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to catch all episodes as they go up every week. If you haven't already, do follow us over on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, and join the party on our Discord, all linked in the description down below. If you'd like to go that extra mile, you can even donate to us on Patreon or become a channel member, like all these lovely people on screen right now, and join us for a bunch of extra cool perks like our live watches, special access to our members only channel on our Discord, all that good stuff. Drew, you have anything you'd like to add?
Happy Memorial Day. I hope you guys had a good one. That's coming around that time. By the time this might come out on Monday, it might be a little bit late on Tuesday. But yeah, this comes out on Monday. That'll be Memorial Day, so I hope you had fun, and I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you're getting nice and relaxed, and all that shit. So yeah.
Yep. Hope you guys have enjoyed your Memorial Day. Back to work. Until next time, this has been Soberoni and
take down capitalism. Hey, just kidding, Droopy Doo.
And we'll catch y'all later. Later.
Bye.